But first, we begin with breaking news. Tonight, Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro is in the U.S. in custody, being held at a New York City detention center. New images just into our Eyewitness newsroom show the moment Maduro was escorted by federal agents after landing in the U.S. It's been a whirlwind 24 hours after the U.S. carried out a large-scale strike against Venezuela, deposing and capturing the president of a foreign nation. President Trump saying today the U.S. is now running Venezuela and he wants U.S. oil companies to take over industry there. But many are still asking tonight what that means and what comes next. I'm Jory Rand.
I'm Liz Nagy. Let's get a closer look at where all this happened. The U.S. military and CIA carried out the attacks overnight on the Venezuelan capital of Caracas, where Maduro was arrested in his compound. The captured leader was then taken to U.S. Naval Station Guantanamo Bay in Cuba, loaded on a U.S. government plane, and flown to a New York military base with his wife, landing earlier tonight. Nicolas Maduro is now being held at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn. Surrounded by dozens of U.S. drug enforcement agents, Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro landed in the U.S. as an accused criminal. His shackled shuffle across a snowy American military tarmac capped an astounding 24 hours for the South American socialist leader. Snatched alongside his wife in the dark of night in a top-secret joint CIA and military operation.
In total, more than 150 aircraft, bombers, fighters, intelligence, reconnaissance, surveillance, rotary wing were in the air last night.
For weeks, the U.S. had been ramping up pressure on Maduro's government, seizing 2 oil tankers and striking alleged drug boat smugglers. The overnight capture was kept hidden from some of the highest-level lawmakers.
This was not the kind of mission that you can do congressional notification on.
Now the country Maduro led for more than a decade hangs in geopolitical purgatory, and the U.S. president says American boots on the ground are a possibility.
Are you saying that Secretary Hegseth and Rubio are going to be running Venezuela, and will you be sending in U.S. military troops to provide?
Team that's working with the people of Venezuela to make sure that we have Venezuela right. Because for us to just leave, who's going to take over? I mean, there is nobody to take over.
Tonight, it's Maduro's vice president, not the country's properly elected opposition leader, Maria Corina Machado, who has been sworn in to lead the country. With Maduro locked in federal jail in New York on drug trafficking and conspiracy charges, the city's newly inaugurated mayor said in part, "This blatant pursuit of regime change doesn't just affect those abroad, it directly impacts New Yorkers, including tens of thousands of Venezuelans who call this city home. My focus is their safety." Now 28+ millions of Venezuelans and billions of dollars in the country's crude oil could be under U.S. control.
We're going to take back the oil that, frankly, we should have taken back a long time ago.
Tonight, Venezuela's vice president is calling for the U.S. to release Maduro. He could go before a federal judge in New York as soon as Monday.